I think when I hit push to talk, it accidentally voted to launch the server once I jumped in. So
Okay.
yeah, once you're in the lobby, pick your car and then just hit join. We've got half an hour of practice just to warm up and sort out pit strategies and everything. So that's plenty of time.
I'm expecting nothing but perfection from JC with the pit stops.
No pressure there, JC.
There's completely no comment.
It might not even be.
He's over on his stream cursing everyone out.
Yeah, fair.
Evening all.
It is
Welcome,
indeed.
Franco. So, how hard is the rain in this game? Tell me it's easy.
It is.
Water.
What's the likelihood of rain?
Yes.
It's set to random for this race, and because the date for the race is set for the real event, it's like June 10th, 2023. So it's not set to real weather, but the fact that it is the summer in France means it shouldn't be too bad.
That was this year. If
That
it's
was this year,
2023
yeah.
weather, I think that was uninterrupted.
Hey Pete, what button gets me out of front bumper cam?
Oh, camera change by default should be C. Oh, that's what I set it to. If not, you may have to bind it just to something on your keyboard, maybe that you only have to hit once.
Mine was defaulted to F1, maybe. I mean, that's what I've had it
okay.
set as.
Do the soft slicks last long, or should I go medium?
The soft slicks will last as long as you don't destroy them or lock them up. They can go a whole stint, or even more if you take care of them.
Oh, and someone said something about you change the damage so that your engine doesn't repair, because there's like a 3-minute pit stop if you.
Yep. So that's if you go into edit setup and then pit strategy,
Yeah.
and then you create one of those, or you edit an existing one. Just make sure to turn the damage, especially all the long damage like the engine, suspension, transmission, all of that off.
But then if I get suspension damage, I wouldn't be able to do it on the fly. Will I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the MFD you can
transmission is friggin' like it's a minute for transmission. Jesus Christ. Okay, it went from about a 7-minute pit stop down to 50 seconds.
Those are like worst case scenarios too.
Oh, so it doesn't just automatically fix.
It will only fix damage if there is damage.
Okay,
exactly.
I'll put the suspension back on then.
That being said, if it's at like 1%, it will fix it.
Maybe I'll take the aero off then. Okay, I'll have to. Well, I will have to bind a MFD button.
question I was having with the ERS mode, do you just leave there on auto and fuel map just to rich, or are you better off playing around with those?
Fuel map, you pretty
So-
much want to leave rich because it's not an actual fuel map change. It just gives you a dead zone at the top of your throttle. Like instead of pressing your throttle down 100%, if you switch it from rich into medium or lean, it just cuts off the top. Like you'll be at 95% throttle or 90% throttle. So you don't want to touch that at all.
Lovely.
That's the carryover from Project Cars 2. But with ERS map, as has been mentioned over the past few days, it doesn't give you more power if you're in maximum ERS. It just supplements the engine power. So, for example, if the maximum is, I think, 670, then instead of the engine doing 100% of the work, it'll do, say, 80% of the work, and the electric motor will fill the remaining 20, so that the car continues to output 670. So, if anything, it's just about how much fuel you're saving at any time.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
Oh, so qualifying on max isn't actually faster than build.
Oh well, it allows you to carry a bit less fuel. Let's put it that way, because then the engine's not doing all the work. Yeah, and it saves a bit of fuel that way. So it makes the car a tiny bit lighter. It's marginal, but still.
I've got a question about the radiator. With the oil temp, what do you want it not to go above?
The oil temp typically. Okay, I'm just trying to think if that's the one on the HUD. Yeah. So if that sort of hovers around, I think typically if it's around 110, 112 down the straights, because the engine will be really like maxed out, but you'll also have the most amount of airflow. That's like a good medium where the engine won't overheat.
So around 110 on the straights.
Yep. Typically the default values are really safe. Like you're not going to take a great deal of damage over a race that's of the length like this. If anything, it might just be like 1 or 2 points over the length of the entire race. If you've got the radiator set to the default of like 80, I believe it is.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, copy. What was that? Sorry? Not at this point, no. Oh, yeah, something like that. I think, because I know in Project Cars 2 there were like voice lines where your engineer would say, "Hey, like there's rain on the way." I'm not sure if there's anything like that at the moment. There is a spotter option, but I don't know if it reads out, like if it gives you weather warnings.
Really needs the radar from like Gran Turismo and some of the other games.
Yeah. Yeah, when the rain starts dropping, and if you're wondering, like, oh, when the crossover is, yeah, you will know when your tires start really cooling down. Like, you'll feel it, and if you have it set to, I know there's the tire info on your HUD has like multiple visual settings, but basically, if they start dropping from green to like a light blue and then further, yeah, it's probably not time for slicks anymore.
What's cool about the weather though is it can rain in one half of the track and not rain in the other half.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is positional like that. So on a big track like this, the Nordschleife, plenty of other old circuits that were a lot more open. Yeah, you can get rain falling on one part of the track, and then you sort of have to make that decision. Or the wets might burn here where there's no rain, but then I'm not going to fall off the track at this point.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And dry lines will form realistically. It's very good, this weather model.
Like if iRacing hadn't brought their updated one out, this would still be right up there.
But it's actually formed based on where the player cars are going rather than an ACC where it just seems to form on a predetermined line.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah, okay.
If you pick the Merc GT1 car, can it fly through the air?
Unfortunately not. I know a lot of people joke about that car, but the one that actually flipped was the CLR, which was the 99.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But I'm sure if you put the wings the right way, you can get close. You can achieve your Mark Webber dream.
Surprised that the Merc CLK doesn't have any Red Bull sponsors.
Yeah, they were still just finding their feet in motorsport. It was a different time. I think so. They started sponsoring Sauber F1 team in like the 90s.
I want to say like 97, 98.
What are you doing there, Pete?
Just pulling over. I invalidated at that corner.
I was hoping to see if I could catch her.
Oh, that's right. Before I forget. So as well as the weather going from clear to random, the time acceleration is also set to 15, meaning so the race will start at the real life time of 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but we will require a headlight button to be bound, as it will go through the night cycle. Yeah, I thought I'd get that out of the way now instead of just jump scaring people with that. No, it will be day through night and then back to day.
I just thought about when you do a pit stop, do you have to bind the ignition button?
I mean the only button I'd say would just be like pit limiter, and that's about all you'd need.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I was going to do a practice one just to be safe anyway.
I'm amazed nobody's picked the Lamborghini Hyper.
It doesn't help that it's in a. It doesn't help that it's in a pack of its own as well.
No, true.
Unfortunately for them, they put the Cadillac and Porsche in the same pack, so I'm not super tempted to get any of the others.
The Alpine seems cool.
Yeah, I'd say pack two.
F1.
I'd say pack 2 is good for because it has the Alpine, it's got the LMP2s, and a few more GT3s, current GT3s, to fill off the roster.
Yeah, true, you do need it to recreate your Daytona or all the more races.
Yeah, I've heard the LMP2s are some of the best handling cars in this game.
Oh, they're so fun to drive. Love them cars.
Oh yeah, it's a 2-minute countdown. So, and just, yeah, it's not like ACC. You can hit ready before 30 seconds. And you have to hit ready before the timer counts down, otherwise it will you will be unable to race. It'll place you in pit lane.
Yeah, you can't start from pit lane as well, so be sure to start the race properly. And, you know, no point in waiting until the last second to hit ready, because none of these guys have tyre warmers.
So, does anyone done practice, like, for the second stop, how much fuel are we looking at taking in the GT ones?
I think it depends on the car.
To Merc? Like, I'm just setting up a second pit stop. I'm just trying to... I probably should set a wet pit stop too.
You can, yeah, when you're...
Sorry, what was that? Oh, yeah, I did that just in case. Oh, automatic by... Oh, you can set automatic by weather. Okay.
That'll pick the medium.
Okay, I'll just set a wet setup then.
If it's dry and you have automatic by weather, it'll pick the medium slicks.
Or I guess in the GT1 case, the softs. I feel like it should default to the softs, because the GT1s only have soft or hard.
I do love that people are dragging gravel onto the track. I mean, I
Yeah,
wish
and
you'd
it'll get
stop, but it's
dusty.
cool.
Yeah, it does mean you'll have to watch out for those spots. It will get a bit more slippery.
Good mixture of car types at the top of the table. That's good to see.
Don't mind the car across the gravel.
Oh, Peter, you catch some of the stuff on Reddit? Apparently, they are probably going to be putting in the Maserati GT1.
I did. Well, I saw this stuff on the forums, but I wasn't sure if it was public or not, because apparently there's stuff in the game files about the Maserati GT1, the Corvette C5R, and finally the Audi R8 LMP, which is like I can die in peace.
Ah, there's also the Garage 56 NASCAR as well
shit.
that took part.
Really?
That was apparently a fourth car.
That's going to be big. And as well as that, there's apparently the 2005 Le Mans layout. So hopefully, as alongside the GT1s and the Audi, maybe GT2s as well. Like that Viper, the Celine. No, the Celine was a GT1. The Viper, the what else? Mosler potentially.
We need the 66 layout in race GT40s.
That too. I mean, I'm sure they'd have to add that at some point. But again, like we need the cars for it as well.
What about the Esperante GT1?
I'd love to see some of the classes filled out a bit more, like the Panos, the Lotus Elise. I think there were a few more. I know in GT2 had
Toyota
like
GT1.
Right, of course, but that was also in early LMP.
It was
wasn't
originally a GT1, and then they reclassed it as an LMP 900, which ran alongside the Audi R8.
Right. Okay.
I just love how the CLK Merc just has like this thin tire at the front and just this massive, like, fat tire on the back.
Don't do it. Oh no, I'm not.
Franco, when you go past me, can you tell me if I'm turning my lights on and off? I've got a button bound, but I don't know if it's happening.
I'm currently monitoring everyone at the moment. Who was
cool,
that
thank you.
did inspection?
Franco just went past me. I just wanted to. There was no indicator on the dashboard that if my lights were on or off. So I just, it's working at least, so I won't be blind at night.
Yeah, your lights are on.
Sweet.
Yeah, it should be a bit easier to tell at night because the dashboard should.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was bound and working before I got to nighttime. And
of course, no worries.
Hair's curly enough as it is. Don't need any more. No, that's the crust, isn't it, Eman?
So quick reminder before we go into quali, make sure you've got a strategy set up, and at the same time, once you've edited a strategy, make sure to select it as well. If it has a green tick next to it, then it's selected. It is a common thing for people to edit a strat and then the default is selected. So just make sure.
Right, also check, I know that before me and Joe were both, like Franco said, if you don't select it, it'll send you out with 21 liters of fuel.
Yeah, I think that's, so if you go back to pits, make sure to go look through your setup. Oh.
That's always a good sign.
Franco was stopped on track for me. Looked down, looked up, and there was a car just stopped.
Yeah, no, not me.
Yeah, then you went flying off at 1,000,000 miles an hour, so I think it's because the time ticked over. Holy crap, I may have pooed myself a little. Is there
It's now become a horror stream.
Oh, there's no replay option to save. God damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's only for the race.
Just look up and there's this silver CLK in the middle of the fucking straight.
I did go into spectate and then switch between a few cars, and they rapidly sped through the track.
I think it was when the time swapped over, everyone stopped, and then all of a sudden he just went flying off into the distance. So
Just wondering, so I know if I can go grab a drink, will this 4-minute countdown go the whole way, or is it like an AC where it just waits for the last people to finish a lap?
Yeah, that's correct. Wait for the last person. But in between this and quali, it'll just show the results, which I'll just make sure everyone's ready, and then hit continue, and then that's a manual thing. And then with quali, there's 10 minutes, so you can quickly run and grab a drink if you want.
Copy.
Just confirming, quality was 10 minutes, right?
Yep, 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Car 7, the car placed in position 7 is doing interesting things. At least on my screen.
Yeah, I think that's what was happening to me that one time when Hamster, you caught that. You caught me helicoptering.
Hey, Cricky and Frisson, I just sent you a setup to try.
Oh yeah, alright, I'll give it a go.
That's Nissan cult members have to stick together.
Okay, now into quali. Just remember, keep comms to a minimum. You will have the track to yourself. And good luck.
All right, so we do quali on our lonesome.
That's it.
Cool.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Am I on track? Because I can't see anybody on the radar.
Meant to be like that.
It's a private quali session, so you'll only see yourself.
Oh, okay, no worries. Just wondering if I hadn't dropped out.
All good.
Oh damn, he caught on. I mean, no, you're a good man.
All right, about to go into the race now. Remember to put fuel back in your car. So change your setups over, double check that your pit strategy is selected. Any other questions?
I guess just a reminder that cold tires in this game are very real.
Yep, cold tires and brakes, so just take it easy, getting the car to warm up. It will take a lap or two, depending on the car.
Also, just be really careful lap 1. Give each other plenty of room. It's a long race. It's 100 minutes, guys.
That's it. And there's plenty of time to come back after an incident. So yeah, if you do get involved in something, don't immediately, like, while it can be frustrating, I understand that. Yeah, don't throw in the towel immediately. There is safety car enabled if an accident does get large enough.
I mean, I doubt it matters anyway, but for the rolling start, is it ghosting until green flag, or is it, can you hit each other before the green flag?
I want to say it's not ghosted.
I mean, in theory, you should be testing this anyway,
think,
but
yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, just especially through the chicanes, just make sure.
Everyone hit Joe.
Hey. Single file through the chicane. Would we get in trouble from the game if we go single file through the chicanes?
I don't believe so. It's not
I
like
don't think so.
ACC or iRacing where you're sort of forced to stay in lane. It doesn't really check.
Oh, also
It's
one more
just
thing for the GT1 guys. I did a practice pit stop. You don't have to switch your engine off.
Hang on, guys. Don't leave the session just yet. I'm just waiting. So Glenn, just waiting on Glenn to continue.
Don't leave.
Yeah, if you, yeah,
Just waiting for the session to switch over.
yeah.
It will.
So now why would we be leaving? What?
No, there were just I saw a couple people that were
Yeah,
had
Bipolar
exits.
Bear and someone else left.
Yeah, I jumped out accidentally, and now to get back in, I can only spectate.
Did you do that, Parallax?
Yeah, I'm.
It's not It's not a drama, boys. Not a drama
Yeah,
at all.
I'm not sure there's much we can do about that. I'm sorry.
I nearly got caught out of it by it because it said back. Not
Yeah, I
exit.
thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was just going to take us, like, basically, yeah, just.
Get your car set up.
And I thought, oh, it should be alright to click it.
Yeah,
Should
it's
be
a
all right.
holdover from the PC2 days. That dumb button.
I thought it was going to kick me back to the desktop. It'll give me a warning for sure, but no, it didn't.
Alrighty. So yeah, starting rolling start. Obviously we're in the slower class of the two.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Manual control.
Do not go over 120.
Can confirm it is ghosting.
Otherwise, it will give you a time penalty.
120, you said, right?
Correct, 120.
Beautiful.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, guys. Let's make this a good one.
Not an ideal green light, but
Not at all.
Just watch. There's an LM car coming through, guys, at the back. Just watch the car.
Copy.
Oh, there's a second LM car coming through as well.
I got completely distracted by you zooming past JC.
Just watch the next one, Parallax.
Copy.
And a third one.
Is there a way to tell how much damage you have?
There is in the HUD where it shows the tire temps. There's like a full version of that, but
Only if you have it turned on.
yeah, it might not be like
Oh,
that
yeah,
by
I see.
default.
Are you allowed to RTG if you have a meatball?
I don't believe so. I think hitting return to garage retires the car.
Yeah, it does.
There's gonna. Oh my god. There's gonna be one of those LM cars coming through again.
Should I return to pits? My car's pretty totaled, or should I keep going around?
Apparently, if you return to pits, it'll DNF your car, so it's up to you.
Yeah, you can try and drive it back cautiously, but it's up to you.
You see nothing, Hamster?
It was an interesting line. That sunset is distractingly beautiful.
Yeah, I've got my sunglasses on at the moment.
You reacted very different to Joe, who said "fuck off, son."
From this bit, yeah.
Sorry, W.
The sun has indeed fucked off.
Thank God.
Now we're going to get it back in, what, another 40 minutes or so? It's going to blind us all.
Is anyone else getting micro stutters?
Yeah, I'm getting a couple.
Yeah.
Nah, mine's smooth as butter. Mine's really good.
It was when the sun was out, but it's fine now.
Hamster, that McLaren needs a 6th gear, I swear.
McLaren's also good at staying on the road.
Quite, yeah.
Doesn't sound fun.
I'll take a good look at the back of this Nissan while I still can, Spectre. Before you eat me up on the straight like you do every time.
Made it that time.
Yep, headlights still behind me.
Just watch, that's an LM car behind you now, Hamster.
Take me with you, copy!
I'm a lap down from everyone, so you're still technically in front of me.
Holy crap, the front right takes a beating here. If the green completely disappears, does that like pop your tire?
Yeah, I believe that will lead to like a puncture.
Okay, early pit stop it is.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, don't let your tires hit like empty. I just lost 10 seconds in like the last sector. Sorry, Chris, that was a bit of a mess.
Oh, good, mate.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No headlights, Gobby.
They're on.
Must be a bug.
Peter, you've been doing some severe lifting and coasting, haven't you?
No, I've just been sitting behind one of your Nissan comrades. And he's been towing me.
I'm not in a Nissan. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not. That's right. You were practicing one earlier, I thought.
Nah, just throwing people off as I usually do.
Wonderful. Well, it's worked on me.
Oh, that sun looks like it's coming back up.
Yeah, it's getting a bit brighter now.
Halfway mark.
Hamster, if you would be so kind to pop your tyre too, it'd be nice.
Nah.
I was just talking about trying to catch you, Diabols. Are you saying you punctured a tyre? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, before, at about 40 minutes in, I didn't realise how bad those lockups would be. I looked down and my tyre was, right tyre was dead.
I don't know what your lap times are, but I'm coming to get you, baby.
Are you Frizzon?
Free sun, yep.
Okay. I got to do a splash and dash though at the end, so...
Yeah, I think I have to do that as well. I think the Nissan has to pit earlier than everyone else, I think.
You didn't say anything.
Oh, gee, that sounds pretty. Through Dunlop Bridge.
This game is pretty amazing, like, visually.
Isn't it?
Amazing.
I have all my settings turned up to max and I'm still getting 144 while streaming.
Yes.
Like, there's no way ACC does that.
Yeah, the engine is... Like, with the problems of Project Cars, yeah, but the engine's really good.
Well, what a stupid place to get a bloody track cut.
Where's the thunderstorms though? They are beautiful. Let's bring them on.
Bender
Yeah,
isn't
bring it.
dancing.
Someone call Bender.
Yeah, when does the variable start? Does anyone know exactly when that will be?
Sorry.
Yeah, we would have known at about 50 minutes.
Ah, boo.
Oh, so we're into the variable now?
Yeah, this is the random. It's just decided to pick a dry weather slot.
Good game.
You be quiet, Frank. Oh, that's a wall.
My hopes to get back on the lead lap are officially over.
Rip.
Okay, I do not like the sun entering the first.
Yeah,
set of
turn one, you
corners.
come around there and it's just blinding.
I like the pickup that I'm seeing stuck to the car.
Yeah, that is kind of hot.
Oh, don't say that. I'm going to have a meeting with the outside wall then.
What is the track cut penalty?
Ask JC. I'm pretty sure he's on his last thing. He can figure it out. Well. Oof.
Yeah, I believe it's a drive-through.
I mean, I somehow got a track cut on the exit of Darnage, which is impressive.
Which one's that?
The last
slow
right-hander,
right-hander.
before Porsche curb.
Indianapolis.
The really
Oh, no,
slow one.
Yeah, it's the shorter one.
Sorry, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, the Nissan doesn't change direction very well.
Go through, Brady.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, tires last a little bit longer if you don't lock up constantly. Good to know.
Big if true.
I'm just used to other games where it doesn't really hurt them that much. So, like, if you panic brake, you can just jam them on.
I'll let you go, mate. Forgot where I was. Thought I was at the end of the straight there. That one just there.
Holy shit!
Sorry, I didn't mean to overtake you there.
You're making some cool flames into there, JC.
How good is that? Can you go faster, please? Go faster than my
Trying.
Oh shit.
Ah! You're fucking way quicker than me in the corners, though.
No, you're right, mate. Cheers, mate.
Does anyone else have any engine damage?
Only one at the moment.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, exactly.
Rip.
Unfortunate. Thanks, Franco.
Sorry, I didn't realize there's two. That will me.
Hey, Crispy Bacon, my car's on autopilot in front of you. I don't know. I have no control over it. Yeah, that's one lap on autopilot. I got to exit, I think.
Might as well just disappeared off the track.
Yeah, my steering wheel glitched out, and I did a full lap on autopilot, so I just had to return to pits.
Thank you, Ryan. You didn't have to do that.
a drive-through penalty for exceeding track limits, by the way, just found out.
Rip.
Yeah, I did it for you guys. I took that bullet.
Thank you.
Brady, can I borrow some grip?
Absolutely, come and get it.
Thanks.
Cheers, Diabols.
Well, if I had known it was you, I would have blocked you.
Stop going.
Wait, you passed me already. Have I been double lapped?
It might
I mean,
have
I
been
have,
pit
so
cycles.
probably.
I got Brady on my relative, so I can get lapped.
Jesus. Do you have a whoopsie hamster?
Did someone ask me something?
I said, did you have a whoopsie?
Yeah, halfway through. Also had a spin, so...
Oh, merci beaucoup, JC.
Oui.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Eh?
Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Or should we just go into the Champs-Élysées is a busy street?
Finally managed to exit the pits without dying.
I haven't entered the pits without cutting the corner, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's more the brakes, they really catch you out.
Why does it have to be a fucking chicane? It should just be like a...
Diabols, you taking tyres?
Mm-mm. No, just fuel. Because I popped the tyres earlier, I had to pit early.
Yeah, I was just wondering whether I could catch you or not. So now that I know I can't catch you, I'm going to take slicks and try and go for the fastest lap or something. What? Really? I've been on hards the whole time.
I've been on wets.
Is that not the play? Shit.
Oh, did I get my ultra inters out for nothing?
Oh boy.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to people who are new at the game. Maybe like a few races in, once everyone's comfortable, then it's all bets are off.
Thank you.
Hey, what's the story with the finish? Is it when the timer runs out, that's the end, or is it timer runs out next time leader goes all across the line?
Yeah, so the timer will run out, and then once it hits 0, like the next time the leader crosses the line is the end of the race.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so it's not time plus 1 lap.
I really hope I've taken enough fuel.
Oh, I hope that wasn't speeding into the pits. Shit. Oh, does it? Right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I only got a 10-second penalty for speeding anyway.
What happened to your rear wing, Go?
Don't worry about it.
It wants it to fly.
Just like the right-hand side's completely different angle to the rest of it. Sorry, left-hand side.
It's very French.
It's on
Active
strike.
error.
We can get the leader here, Go. Believe.
If you gave me a bit of talent, yes.
I'm getting some big frame stutters.
Yeah, I'm also getting them now.
I've only had a couple, but they were like in the middle of the race, so.
I have a feeling I know what it's related to. It's probably from people coming in the pits, or like their pit crews.
Oh, popping in and out.
Yeah, because I know that was a thing previously where, like, if someone's requested a pit, it would cause like a tiny stutter, but I think everyone would notice it.
I didn't see anything, by the way, Go.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I've had a few stutters going through the Porsche curbs.
Yeah, same. It's not fun.
Hey, I'm JC.
You're drifting.
How's that pit stop going for you?
Stop bullying me!
I'll have to check the forums. I think I did see people talking about like performance issues after long amounts of time in the game.
Yeah, it went from micro stutters to bigger stutters. For me, anyway.
Let's
Well,
get
I'm stuck on
5090.
50 frames.
Alright. Can confirm tyres last a long time if you don't lock up into every corner.
Second.
These are my second set of softs, and they're on 95%, and they've been at it for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was only my front right. In that sector 2, I kept like that like fast right, left. I just kept locking the front right. And I wasn't paying attention to my damage or like the tyre wear. And all of a sudden I looked down and it was at like 10%. I'm just like, what?
Hamster, what happened?
Lost talent all of a sudden. I'll even take your mangled wing.
Oh, is your car dead?
Yeah, you might be able to get to me right now.
Yeah. 4 seconds off? You were about 30 seconds in front of me before.
It was quite a substantial crash.
Get dynamos!
Last time I passed him, I locked up and then broke my tyres. So...
This car doesn't like high
Oh,
downforce.
okay, yeah. Ripperoonie. Oh, you only needed one more lap too. Are you got to try and eke it home?
Yeah, basically. I'll stay in front of JC.
Where's Brady? Are we doing one more lap?
I think
We
will
are,
be.
yes.
JC, I wouldn't take
Oh.
that.
I'm on slicks too.
I mean, I thought we all were.
Easy.
He means softs.
That's the one. Yeah, I was on softs because I Ryan said they'd make it pretty much. Oh!
I actually
Final
like the
warning.
hards better.
Okay, so you get 3 and it isn't a fucking instant drive through. Thank Christ.
Yeah, it's the fourth
Yeah, it's
one
the fourth
after.
one.
Oh, really?
Can confirm.
Yeah, I just.
Well, if it's an egregious cut, then yeah, you'll get just an instant.
Oh, JC, it's going to be tight. I've just gapped Hamster 10 seconds, so you might get him.
Oh god, I'm really glad this is the last lap because I'm gonna have to heavy lifting coast.
Yeah, I grabbed an extra lap of fuel to be safe.
I was 5 litres short
Remember the
of
last
fuel.
time we battled on track, Hamster?
Remember?
Oh, I just took enough fuel. Thank Christ.
I'm like 1.5 liters short. Pray for me.
You just lift the whole way. Hey, have you got one with the battery? Can you just battery at home?
I don't. I'm in the GT one.
Oh, rip.
Just stop in the garage, grab one of the hybrid batteries.
Yeah, I'll just steal from my
Just
fellow
steal.
Porsche team.
Yeah. It's more long-term borrowing.
Just return it once it's depleted. Look what I found.
You guys weren't using this anyway, right?
Wait, where's
It's a wax
P1?
tank, not a spare battery.
P1?
Not a spare battery.
So they've finished now,
Just about
right?
to cross the line.
Oh, thank fuck. Because I don't know if I would add fuel for one more.
This is the last lap. Brady's about to cross the line. There we go.
No, I'm going to get lapped by P3 again. I'm going to defend. Psst, my bad. I like the license system, right? I can do donuts.
Doesn't feel very good.
You can do donuts if you want, yeah.
I was fucking pushing so hard.
Well, managed to hold on to P4 with this sort of so state.
That was the most fun race.
Yeah, this is really, really fun.
Really good.
Yeah.
Cross the line with
I
0.6.
want more.
Fucking hell.
I had 7.3 liters left.
I still had 1.5. I overfueled.
My average fuel consumption each lap was like 7.1, and that was helped by the fact that I was sitting in like Spectre's.
How does 2 lockups destroy the tire? Yeah, I've been doing donuts for a fucking minute now, and then...
But then that last lap was a 5.85 liters. That was bad. I didn't realize that if I just sat in slipstream, I'd be able to do a one-stop pretty much.
I just did severe lifting and ghosting.
Oh no, that murder that I did on P3 didn't get him outside that penalty.
No, I think it's all
Oh,
good.
so close to holding on to that too. Then my car's just like, no, I'm going to touch grass.
Oh, I tried to defend in the second last chicane, and it was a bad idea.
Who's Jav?
That's me.
Dude, you were on my ass that whole race. I just could not get away from you.
You know something about this track that I don't, though? You, through pit stops, you were getting, at least sort of 5 seconds each time on me. The second stop, I forgot to turn tyres off, so that cost me a little bit. But, okay, were you taking Tete Rouge flat?
Is that before Porsche curbs?
No,
That's the fast corner onto the back straight.
Mulsanne straight.
Oh, no way.
Right, okay. Because you'd always gain, I don't know if it was Tete Rouge, but through the first sort of sector onto the Mulsanne, you'd gain like half a tenth, but I'd claw it back throughout the rest of the lap.
Yeah.
Were you driving the Bimler?
Brady was Beamer, I was caddy.
Yeah.
Well, nice work, guys, and congrats to everyone who even made it.
Race, so Brady.
Anyone who made it to the end,
Too, man.
because that's it's an exhausting one.
That was so fun.
The top three just kind of fucked off, and
yeah, not gonna lie. After I got lapped on lap 1 due to my own incompetence, I was pretty demotivated. But I said, "Fuck it, let's see what happens."
Did you have fun though?
Good work.
It's